Hi guys, we're back. Can you join us this week on our way to Germany? But first of all, we're going to pop into the Netherlands for some fun and relaxation. Hello!
Hi guys, how are ya?
So, we're in Belgium, which is the first stop on our little Euro tour.
So in the spirit of honesty, which we love on this channel, there have been a few things going on in the background. I'm not going to get into them now. You will have to stick around later in the video to find out just exactly what has been going on, and we will be very honest. But yeah, thank you. Thank you for supporting him, for continuing to support us. I really appreciate it. He really appreciates it, and we really appreciate it. So thank you for that. But before we get into that, let's get on and show you some of our European adventures so far, eh?
So this is our first park up. It's really nice, shaded and absolutely perfect for Lucky.
Good morning. So you catch us, we're just out taking Lucky for a walk in the beautiful woods, which you can see behind me. We had an amazing night's sleep. We are in a park up that is just outside a little place called Hulst. Apologies if I haven't pronounced that correctly, but that is in Belgium. As we said yesterday, we are slowly making our way up to the Netherlands. It's going to be another hot one today, so we are looking for shady park ups in woodland, anything like that for us, but obviously mainly for Lucky as well. This trip I'm using Park for Night and Search for Sites, and I have to say that Search for Sites definitely comes into its own in Europe. There are so many more options in terms of park ups on Search for Sites, also on Park for Night as well, but they're the two that we're using on top of any recommendations we get along the way. Yeah, so far it's come up absolute trumps. We are heading off soon. We're going to continue travelling north-ish through Belgium on our way to the Dutch border. Another park up that we found, hopefully a shady one. We're planning to travel when the sun isn't too hot. It's going to be about 31 degrees today, so it's going to be a scorcher. But that's where we're at today. We're just heading back to the van. We'll get packed up and then we'll be hitting the road. We've just spotted a couple of deer foals. I can't think what baby deer are, but they're just staring at me as I'm staring at them. So we've just made a quick pit stop at one of the motorway services. This one, very aptly named, we love it, it's called Nazareth. It's fantastic. It's got a Circle K here, so obviously we had to get out, have a look and see what they've got. So we've picked up some pastries because why wouldn't we?
Not?
What did you get us?
They're like a pan of chocolate with custard in.
With custard as well. Chocolate and custard, that's a double winner. That's really exciting. But I don't know about you, food is always way more exciting abroad, isn't it? Pastries especially. So we picked up that. We picked up a couple of coffees and I found some dinosaur biscuits, so obviously they needed to come along. We've got a croissant for this lad here. We've just got rid of some of our rubbish and poo. And we are now, you've thrown me off with that, where are we off to? Oh, we're continuing on our way to our next park up, ready for tomorrow where we head on into the Netherlands. We're very giddy and very excited, aren't we? So we're going to head back out on the road, so we will catch you guys in a bit. Bye.
The ice cream man's come. He's come to cheer up none of the kids because there is 2 kids here. Tell a lie. Yeah. There's 2 children here. He's come all the way around this little car park for 2 kids.
And he's got a really cool way of letting people know, so he doesn't have the the typical sort of music
Digital.
that you would, the digital music that you would get in the UK. He's got a hand pulled bell, so I think he's just serving the kids or the family at the moment. So we'll show him as he goes past. It's really, really cool.
It is hand pulled as well.
How cool is this? Oh, does he think that I want some?
Check us out with our raspberry lollies.
Obviously, if you get an ice cream van coming round to the air that you're in Belgium, and it's, 30 degrees, you're going to get a lolly, aren't you? Cheers.
So we're currently on a walk that's next to our park for tonight, which Liz has found. It's an absolute belter. It fits about 10 vehicles. Vans, I wouldn't say it fits 10 vans in, but it's nice. It's under the trees as well. As you've probably noticed, for the last 2 days, that's where we've been, under the trees. So what we've been doing is, been travelling early-ish on a morning to get to the park up. So we're there for at the latest midday, which means we keep looking out the heat basically. But he's loving it, he's enjoying it. The heat continues to go on, which I think it's 31 till midweek, weekend-ish time, which then it'll start going down to about 27. Which is
but we'll be much better all round, and much better in terms of managing Lucky. As you know, we're very good and very vigilant about managing Lucky, aren't we?
Yes.
And he, to be fair, is very good at managing himself. It was from Shrewsbury, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
He learnt himself a lot, I think, at Shrewsbury, because it was obviously red hot there and there was very little shade. So he'd found crawling under the van was good.
Yeah.
So that's basically what he does. He just crawls under the van and just hides in the shade.
Yeah, and because it's quite that sort of sand mixed with dirt, that makes it especially cool under the van, so it's especially good for him.
Yeah.
But yeah, a drop in temperatures just means it's just going to be easier on him especially, so yeah. So firstly, about any noise in the background, there's a couple of kids at this fair and they're just having fun being kids, but they're just up and down with a pushchair and stuff, so sorry about that. So I guess the second thing that we wanted to address, and probably quite obvious for most of you that watch, and if not, why wasn't it obvious, is the fact that I haven't been in any of the videos recently, or I've been kind of dipping in and out. So the truth is that I've been away. I went away for a bit, a couple of times, just because my head was in chaos and I needed some space. And as much as I love and adore my husband, those of you that live in a van will know that there's not always the space to be able to do some of the big heavy thinking, and nothing to do with us before you wonder what I'm about to say. It's nothing to do with us, but some of the big heavy thinking that needs to go on, that you genuinely, a human being, just needs space for. So I found out quite a few years ago that I'm autistic, that I'm on the spectrum. It answered a lot of questions for me. I've dealt with that, processed that, no autistic joke intended. But there's always been something else that's just been not quite right. And to cut a long story short, I have recently been diagnosed ADHD. Now, finding out myself that I might have ADHD in the very first instance blew my mind. I had no idea, it didn't even occur to me. It might have occurred to some of you, I don't know. And it's basically thrown my world into a bit of a tailspin, to be honest. I'm also 46, so I'm going through perimenopause. My brain and my body are in utter chaos, and for any of you people that, I'm not saying you will, but there's lots of people that go, oh no, another ADHDer. Yes, oh no, another ADHDer. But if you don't have it, you don't understand how difficult life can be. To stutter over your words, to forget everything, to be clumsy, to just not be able to think properly. The chaos that goes on up here is just second to none. And Stevie will tell you, and I'm well aware that I'm just ranting away. So it's been really difficult for me to, I think, come to terms with. It's become much more pronounced in the last few years, possibly because of perimenopause. So for any women out there that are going through either of those things, my heart goes out to you because I genuinely understand how it feels. And if you think you do, maybe you do. Go get yourselves diagnosed. So I've gone away, I've had the time, I've done the thinking, and it's an ongoing process because I am just so different to the person that I used to be, and it's like having to get used to a whole new person, and it's difficult. I love us, I love van life, I love currently being in Belgium under the trees. Like, it's amazing, isn't it? It's genuinely amazing. And this man here has supported me no end, and he's done his fair share of research. As you guys know, I love a bit of research, so I researched the heck out of myself. And there's still loads of work to do, and it's, you know, having this is like an emotional roller coaster. It's not even up and down from day to day, it's like second to second, and this man can testament to it. But I'm back. But as I said at the beginning of the video, thank you for the support that you've given to Stevie while he's carried on the channel through me saying I don't want to do it. And this is nothing against you guys, so I really hope you don't take offense to this, but I'm saying I can't do it, I don't want to do it, because perfectionism is another huge part of this, and nothing I ever did was good enough, and I was never good enough, and it was just all too much, everything was too much. But I want to be here, and we want to make videos for you guys, and we just want to show you the realities of van life. And yeah, you get your amazing waterfalls and your beautiful airs, and life is wondrous at times, but sometimes life is just a bit rubbish, isn't it? So it is, it's the ups, downs, ins, outs of us living full-time in a van. And thank you to every one of you that supports this channel. We really appreciate it, we really do.
So that's one of the big reasons why we decided to sort of pack things up a little bit earlier and hit the road. Was one, Liz has ADHD, but I also found out that I've got ADHD as well, which for me was just so complete in my life. It was almost like a little brother that I'd never seen, that I brought in, that was part of us. And I'm sure everybody who knows us will go. So I think for me, like Liz was away doing her headspace, but it was also, it gave me time to, I carried a lot of things from being a child. I mean, I was, so I have dyslexia, I have autism, and I have ADHD. When I found this out, I always knew I had dyslexia, but the things I was told my whole life, because I've been to the doctors so many times through my childhood because things just weren't right, and I knew they weren't right. I've been diagnosed as depressed, I've been diagnosed as having anxiety, and all this it all spans back to actually having ADHD. And I've done what I didn't realise, and what I know now was called masking. So I basically just chose people my whole life to basically be like and mask myself as a person. And now, since I've learnt this, it's enabled me to embrace the actual person I am, and now sort of set this person free, and known that the things I think, the things I feel, and the ways I act aren't something to chastise myself about, but is actually something to embrace. And feeling the bit of rage that you feel inside is to embrace that, and not sort of guilt trip yourself for feeling that way. So they're all normal, and they're all ways that you should feel, and for having ADHD is just a normal part of that. But it explains so many things. One of the big things that I realised is the hyper-focus thing, which is something I knew I did anyway, but didn't realise that was actually the big part of ADHD, was the hyper-focus. So yeah, I might be moody and I might not be able to spell, but I can focus the shit out of things.
And I just want to say one thing. When we started this, in all honesty, you weren't sure how honest you were going to be. So Stevie wasn't sure how honest he was going to be. So it was just going to be me talking, because I'm very used to talking. Shocker. So that's why it's sort of been filmed as two things, and there wasn't really any reaction from Stevie when I was talking, but it's because...
Yeah, I personally had to think about how I was going to do it, and for me, because I've went through my whole career not really knowing and just masking the person I am, think, oh, you know, like the depression thing is like a cold, morbid part of ADHD, you know, and it'll go from like an absolute normal mood, normal, great, and things can just turn so fast from being absolutely fine to the whole world falling apart on you, and you don't even know why. That was one of the big reasons when I used to talk to my parents about the way I felt. I think they thought I must have been depressed.
Yeah, so that's kind of, say it in a nutshell, but that's basically what's been going on.
Yeah.
And we just wanted to be honest with you guys, because that's something that we really believe is important on this channel. In every single way that you can be honest, you know, the true life, the true living of van life and how that is, and it's not all, you know, sunshine and rainbows and puppies every single day, you know, it's proper miserable, gritty living at times.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we love it. We still wouldn't change it for the world.
No. Because what you've got to understand for me and Liz is we've lived a massive majority of our lives pretending to be other people and pretending to be someone else. And this journey,
many people.
So this journey, this trip, and the following trips are going to be our journey, but our journey that we want to really share with like our channel.
In our way.
Yeah. With our channel, so there will be maybe a bit of honesty in, and there'll be times where I will leave the camera rolling, and times I maybe shouldn't leave the camera rolling. But what we're going to try and capture is our honest approach.
Yeah.
In two neurodiverse people living in a van with a dog, travelling.
And how we get on.
Yeah.
Because, you know, one person with ADHD in a relationship can be difficult, whichever way it is. You've got two people with ADHD, honestly, with autism, one going through perimenopause, one also dyslexic, one also dyspraxic as well. And a dog, like it's just next level chaos. So when I say...
it can be in our van too.
Yeah, so when we say that we needed a bit of space, it wasn't in any bad way on our marriage. Our marriage wasn't in trouble per se.
No, we were in trouble.
But we were in trouble. We were in trouble. When we first started van life, I was already going through the stage in life I was going through. You were, you know, your testosterone was dropping off left, right and centre, although you didn't really realise it.
No, not at all.
And our minds and ourselves were becoming more chaotic, and we were struggling to fit in more and more in typical society. I mean, obviously now it's because we weren't designed to, but that's okay. But we were just struggling more and more. So I think that, looking back, is now a big part of why we moved into a van, because we struggle to be in a world that isn't always designed for us. But from here, we are travelling to Amsterdam.
So we've just come for a swim, haven't we, Liz?
First of all, I've come to kill my husband, but yeah, second of all, I've come to go for a swim. So the thing about the Netherlands is that, for those of you that don't know, is that there's lots of lakes dotted around, but they're lakes that you can swim at, and they're very clearly marked when you get to them where the swimming areas are. They'll tell you again clearly if dogs are allowed or not. If you're not sure, look for if there's any other dogs on the beach. That's always a good indicator. But you just find them, look for a body of water on Google Maps,
and head first.
See if you can park there. Some of them are designated ones, some of them are less designated, but you're still able to. So just get out there, have a look, and you could end up in a lake on a day like this. So check it out, guys. We are on our way to our Amsterdam camper park, and I found this that was on the way. We were all in desperate need of some water. Lucky loves the water. It's absolutely scorching hot still, so we definitely wanted to swim. We'd bought new things in Decathlon in France as soon as we got here.
Yeah, shopping.
So we needed to check out our new bikini swim shorts. So here we are. in a lake, as we say. But yeah, on our way to Amsterdam for the next couple of days, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we can't wait. We're really looking forward to it. But it's just another beautiful day. So guys, we've just reached our campsite in Amsterdam, haven't we? And because it's August, because it's Amsterdam, there's actually a queue to get in. There's a guy on...
Hi.
Hi.
Do you have a reservation?
We do, yes.
Perfect.
Yeah.
The driver stays in the car.
Pardon?
The driver stays in the
Yeah.
car. You go to the front. There's a check-in.
Yeah.
Show them the reservation.
Yep.
They will give you a ticket, give you a map, explain you everything about the place.
Perfect.
When you get back to the camper, you drive the camper. You can
Yeah.
bypass all these cars, so you can
Yeah.
advance forward.
Yeah.
My colleague at the gate will help you with the check-in.
Okay, perfect.
Then you can park. That's it.
You're a star. Lovely. Thank you so much.
Thanks much.
That's what I'm about to do.
Looks quite a busy campsite, this. Nothing much more I can say. Looks busy. Nothing much more you can do though in the Netherlands, because there is basically no tolerance to wild camping. So you need a campsite, basically. Or airs. There's plenty of airs and campsites.
So you've got bike hire just there. We're in 305, that's what we're... Helpfully, they're all numbered. You've got like little... I mean, it's a massive place. There's over 400 spaces. So if you're wanting somewhere peaceful and quiet, this isn't necessarily the place for you, especially in August. But it's all very well signposted, all very well directed. We are... Yeah. Let's get out and have a look, eh? So like I say, not the place to come if you want peace and quiet. But it's super cute. It's really, really nice.
So, we're currently on the metro. And where are we going, Liz?
We're off to Amsterdam. For those of you that come and stay at this camping park, if anyone's interested in it, there's a metro that's probably about, 5 minutes walk down the road. It's really, really close. And you get on it, both stops are end of the line, you get on it, go straight to Amsterdam Central, get off, and bam, you're in the centre of it. I think it takes about 20 minutes. So it's super quick, super convenient, and we can't wait.
Yeah, so come for a walk around Amsterdam with us.
Yeah, get our day started.
So this is it, we're in Amsterdam.
We are. We've just stopped for a coffee, and the places you stop outside in Amsterdam. Anyway, I'm not entirely sure what it is I've got us, because apparently English isn't even my first language anymore. But the English over here is incredible. Got us a couple of coffees, and yeah, we're just off to explore now, aren't we?
Yeah.
We have.
Buy some mushrooms. We're gonna get up is what we're gonna do.
We're going to help our brains, is what we're going to do. It's been a couple of years, isn't it, since we were last here, so there's quite a lot to remember, but we're excited.
We had a really good psychedelic experience last night, which was fantastic for both of us. Went to other worlds last night. It was great. Smashed on the mushrooms.
It was great.
Fantastic.
Right, I'm just going to try my, I'm not sure what it is.
So here's mine.
Oh, it's lovely. Oat milk as well.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh.
So, if you've enjoyed what you've watched, why don't you smash that subscribe button?
Give us a like, give us a good old like for this video, and drop us a comment down below if there's ever anything that you want to know about us, about our van build, about Lucky, about life in a medium wheelbase van with a Lucky, any of it, or if you just want to say hi, then please do. We love hearing from you. We genuinely enjoy interacting with all of you. I think I said earlier in the video as well, we are going to be heading to Germany, so if you've got any good suggestions for Germany, drop them in the comments down below as well.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll catch you later. Bye.
Bye now.